Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a returning subscriber, my people, thank you so much for coming back to watch my content. And today we'll be talking about a question I got. The person asked if she should borrow money to start her business. And I know that a lot of people also have this question on their mind. Should you borrow money to start or grow your business? If this question has been disturbing you, do make sure you watch till the end, as I will be sharing what I think about it and my own journey with my own business. Without further ceremony and parara, can we please go straight into action? So I'll be starting this video with my story. I started importing from China to Nigeria in the year 2018. That was 4 years ago. And my first importation, I imported with about 30-something thousand. Then I imported bags and shoes. That was when I was in part 4. Since I was in 100 level, I go to Ogunpa market or Iko market. I buy slippers, I buy bags, small. I come back to sell in school in the first 2 months of resumption, say first 6 weeks, because I did chemical engineering and I did not want to have extra year. So it was quite a tough course, and I really do not want to fail. In fact, I failed the course in 300 level, but that's perhaps a story for another video. I have been doing this business small, 100 level, 200 level, 300 level. So I knew that I was going to go on IT 6 months. That is how it works in my school. You go on IT for 6 months, 7 months. So I already planned that when I go on IT, I would have time to do my business. Like for the first time, I would have like 7 months to do just business. And I started planning towards it. When I resumed 400 level first semester, I started saving in a particular account. The day I have 5K, I'll save. So the day I have 3K, so I was saving that money small, till it was around 30-something thousand. I cannot remember the exact amount, but it was around 30-something thousand, and I procured my first goods. The week I got home, the goods got to Nigeria, and that was how I started selling bags and shoes with 30-something thousand naira. And that money started growing. From there, I started importing with 50,000, 100,000, 150,000. I never borrowed money. So I think that this is the kind of footprint that you should follow. If you want to start a business, you can plan. Don't conceive the idea of, oh, I want to start selling something now. Then the next thing, you go and borrow money. No. Why should you not borrow money? Let me tell you why. Why is because business has risk. You can lose money in business. You are not guaranteed to make money. Even though we pray and we hope for the best, see, I have losses in business. And if you ask big business owners, they will tell you the same. But it's not what people come out to openly tell you. People can say, oh, I made this amount of money in my business. I have been able to save this in my business. Even though the profit, of course, is way more than the loss, but loss can happen at any time. Last year, January, I ordered from a particular seller in China with, say, about 90,000 naira. 90,000, close to 100,000. Till today, this seller did not send my product. We had a lot of back and forth. My agent tried. The seller did not send my product, and there was nothing I could do. There was nothing. I have had experience where I bought products, it was sent to the warehouse, and when it got to the warehouse, they said they cannot see it. It was missing. And we tracked, and warehouse kept saying they cannot see it. Supplier said, oh, I have sent it. What if it was a borrowed money? Now, assume you borrow money from someone, bank or somewhere, and this was your first experience. What will happen? When I was selling bags, I have had issues where I bought bag, and the time it came to Nigeria, I shipped through flights, not sea. By the time it came to Nigeria, some goods were damaged. I have had a lot of experience. There can be situations where you feel that, oh, this particular product would sell. Once it comes to Nigeria, I will sell back to back. And when it comes, it's not selling as much as you expected. What will you do? And the money you borrow, there's interest. And business can be very funny. One design may not even be selling at all for some strange reasons. And after 2 months, suddenly, that product is a one in request. People are just requesting for it. So business is funny. With my own experience doing business, I have been able to do a lot of good things with my business. Like, I have been able to do things. Like, I have been able to live a good life. I can afford things that I want for my comfort. I have been able to invest. I have been able to make money. I have invested into other things, and I have multiplied this same money. But trust me, I have had my own fair share of losses. business is tricky. You can ask other people into business. It is nothing guaranteed. Of course, people have done a lot of good things with business. I have done, maybe with time I will start getting comfortable to share my business progress. Like, I have done things that if you ask me, if I tell you, oh, I was able to raise this amount with my business, you would be shocked. Like, really? With what you are selling? Really? That's the truth. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I have a friend then, she imported with, say, I have a millionaire then. That was about 4 years. And she saw nothing. Now, let's assume that was the first importation. So because I have been doing it for a while, I already have some set down rules that even if there's losses, there are other rules that would help me cushion it and not to dwell on it too much. So even if you are going to a co-market to buy, different things can happen. Do not borrow. How can you grow your business without borrowing? People that are close to you. See, before we even go to people that are close to you, you have to work on yourself. Some people do not have good reputation. You borrow money from your friends and you would not pay back. You would not call to say why you are not paying. You just say, she's my friend. She should understand. First month, the third month, 6 months, you are not doing anything. Do you know what you are doing? You are blocking the route that could lead to your success. That's simply what you are doing. So I remember at the early stage of my business, I borrowed money from my husband. Then he was my boyfriend. We started dating 2018. Around the same time I started my business. I was trying to make a purchase of my goods. I think it was 100,000, above 100K, maybe 130,000 thereabout. So I was having issues with my bank and they were going on holiday. If I did not make that payment that day, I have to wait for the next 2 weeks or thereabout. They had a break that time. So I called him if he could loan me 100,000 and I would return it as soon as I was able to solve my bank issues. So he sent me the money. I think I was having issues with my GT bank. It's a student account. Yeah, I could not send out more than a particular amount of money and I needed to pay for that goods because they were going on a break. So I wanted to pay for that item. So I called him to assist and send it to my first bank. That bank was not limited, so I could still send out money. So he loaned me 100,000 to procure that good. So I think at night he said I could still hold on with that money and use it for my business. Yeah, that was what happened. So I just used that money to procure more goods and I returned that money to him after I think 2 months. So I asked him, when do you need the money? He said I can use it for like 2 months, and I made sure I did not fail. Even though we were in love, we talk about love all the time, I was not entitled. I would not say, hey, what kind of boyfriend are you? I returned his 100,000 back to him. In fact, the day I returned it, I did not even ask him. I just sent it because I had this account number. I just forwarded the money. And guess what? As I was progressing in my business, I kept needing money. My husband does a 9-to-5 job, so he constantly gets salary. Me, I am doing business. Last year was the second time I needed more loan to expand my business. I had a particular sales target for my Valentine, the amount of money I wanted to make in sales that month. And the goods I have in stock cannot sell up to that amount of money. I wanted to increase my goal and all that. Just called him and asked him, okay, can you loan me this amount of money? I want to import goods to sell for Valentine. That was December. And when I am done with my Valentine sales, I would return your money. So when I was done with my Valentine sales, I think it was like, you can hold on with it if you still need it. I was like, oh, don't worry, let me give you your money. Then again, when I wanted to expand, I wanted to start importing from Turkey. Before I was importing from just China. Why am I telling you this story? I am going somewhere. So when I wanted to import from Turkey, that was, I think, March or something. March. At that time, because he has loaned me money 2 times, and he already trusted me. Like, he knew I am not an entitled person. A lot of times, he dashed me money if he wants to, or if I ask. When I ask for things, he gives me. But agreement should be agreement. This is a loan. Return it. That is why some of you are not growing. You abuse the relationship between you and your mom, your dad, your siblings, and your close friends that should help you. Leave the fact that it's my husband or something. Some of you have this opportunity with your friends, with your siblings. But because when you borrow money, you know they return arm. If I had borrowed money the first time and I did not return it, he was not going to borrow me money again. He would just give me what he can dash me. Guess what? The last one that scattered my dada. If you are still watching, that means you love me, you love my content, you enjoy me, you gbadun me, and I gbadun you too. Do it to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This would help you to know that my video is valuable and push me out to more people that needs to see this content. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. When we were planning for our wedding, March we paid vendors half of the payments for the wedding. So by May, he called that, oh, he has this amount of money with him. It was close to, I don't want to tell you the exact amount, but it was more than $500,000 naira. So he called that, okay, I have this amount of money with me, and it does not know, maybe I can need it. That is trust. I did not ask. Maybe I can need it for my business and all that, because these vendors would actually collect their payment by November. I was just thinking that instead of putting this money in bank, perhaps I can use it for business, get turnovers, and November, I'll pay the other vendors their balance. And every money I spent from my wedding, from my own pocket, it is from the profit that I have made from this money. That was the money that grew my business more. I had to sit down and strategize. What do I want to do with this money? What are my best selling products? This and that. I came up with a plan and I imported, and it was wonderful. I was selling back to back. July and August was so fantastic for me. That last and something happened. I said, let me use this money to do one last business. So I put in money. Then my goods was meant to come by September. The goods did not come. And I have already calculated. And the money to pay vendors are inside this market. Another thing is, it is good to have savings. Thank God I have savings. I had to go to my piggy vest to just remove all my savings and use it to settle the vendors. But fortunately, the goods came in, I think, last week of October. But at least I had a backup plan. My backup plan was the money in my piggy vest, and I started selling them, even though it was late for about 6 weeks, and I had to even stop on my sponsored advert at that time. So why am I telling you this story? If the first time he loaned me 100,000, I was like a sticker, like, it's my boyfriend now. I sure you will collect your money. Yeah, sure you will collect your money. He would never trust me with the kind of money he trusted me with last year. And that was what grew my business more. Okay? So we all have people around us. I've seen friends that what grew their business and career is their friend, not even boyfriend or husband, just friend, because they have a good reputation. So you yourself work on your reputation. I'm not saying go and call strangers, say hi, come and borrow money for business. No, you should have people in your circle that are your own people. Even as at that time when I wanted to import for Valentine's sales, I had a target. I wrote down the names of 3 people that, okay, if my boyfriend could not loan me, I would talk to this my friend. I would also talk to this my friend. But since my boyfriend came through, I'm like, okay, let me go on with it. So some of us, the reason why your business may not grow without a loan from all these loan app, or go to the bank is because of your circle. You had not go to these people and they would not trust you with money. So it is important. See, me, I have a rule. If you loan, even now that I am married, if his loan is loan. If I loan him money, take loan. See, I am very principled, and so is my husband. So it makes it easy for us. And I'm not talking about maybe, okay, borrow me 1,000. If I say borrow me 1,000, I say, oh God, where to loan you? But borrow me 5K. But I do not use borrow when I am talking about dash. I think there was a day I told my husband to borrow me 1K. My husband was like, borrow or dash. I said, well, dash me. I'm not going to give you 1K back. Why am I going to give you 1K back? So it is important that you are good to people. Like, I've spoken with other business owners, and I see that this is how people grow. They may not tell you. It may not be their boyfriend. It may not be husband. It may even be your brother. But when you borrow 5,000 from your brother, you don't go return them. How will he trust you with 50,000? How will he trust you with 70,000? Your brother, your siblings, make sure that you return money when you loan. When you loan money, you return money. This would help them trust you. This is the best way to grow your business. That time that my goods were delayed for 6 weeks, imagine I went to borrow money from loan app. I would have to pay interest for a goods that was delayed. It was meant to come in September, maybe like 2nd week of September. It came in last week of October. No, it was meant to come in 1st week of September itself. It came in last week of October. So this is the way I know people grow their business. People that I've spoken with, it is their family members that help them, or their lover, their partner, or their close friends that are a bit high in the level. They just pull them up with support. Borrow me fund, return it. Borrow me fund, return it. That's it. If I'll be sincere with you, that's it. Because at times you may have a big goal for your business, but you need money in the real sense to actually move to that next level, right? Say you want to make your first 7 digits in sales, and all your inventory is 6 digits. How do you want to do it? You may need to get extra funding somewhere to be able to push you to that next level you really desire. But are you really a good person? Can people trust you? So at the end, if at all you have to borrow money from people, in your circle, your younger brother, your elder sister, your cousin, your close friends, or your partner, it gives you more peace of mind. And be a good person, return their money, because the way I've built trust with my husband, it can give me any amount of money for my business because he knows that I am not greedy. To remove that money back from my business is not a problem. I will plan and I will pay you back. But don't be greedy. You say, hey, Shebi, you're my sister now. You can even go to your parents, your dad, your mom. Daddy, bye, I need money. You feel help me. But return it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got value, please, you people should encourage me in the comment section. When I just come here and I talk, and you're not talking back in the comment section, it looks like I am talking to myself. So encourage me. Say 1 or 2 things. What do you learn? Let us know in the comment section. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you definitely enjoyed the video showing on the screen. Just click on it and watch. I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye bye.